We're live, baby.
Hey.
Hello.
So I'm waiting. I text them.
Uh, okay.
But yeah, I love me some Prince. I
Hey.
do. I love some Prince, man.
But how everyone is doing?
You know what?
Woo.
I'm alive. So I'm happy.
Yes. You know when you try to be all cute. Oh, hello.
What's poppin', baby?
Hello.
Wait a minute. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hello.
I like the glasses.
Hey.
Thank y'all.
Hey.
What's up, Chatterboo Nation? What's up, Cherica?
Hello. Hello. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
You already know who we are. We're gonna let our special guest introduce himself to everyone.
Oh, God, I'm all up in the camera. Hey, everybody. I'm King Divine and King Divine Fire, and I'm glad to be amongst the elite.
And we welcome him. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
We let y'all know we do add guests. You know what I'm saying? We not stingy.
Hey.
So, can you see the comments, King Divine, or you want one of us to read them to you?
Let me see.
I'm sitting here
Oh, I don't.
sharing. So if I'm sitting here, keep on looking on my phone because I'm sharing.
Yeah, I don't see that comments.
Okay, that's why we do double dose. So I
Oh,
haven't figured that out yet. I haven't popped my cherry on the technology yet. So this is new. But I am Black Cubana. Welcome everyone.
I am the divine legacy. Welcome, people. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. I am initiated by spirits. How is everyone doing today?
All right. We're gonna jump right in. First of all, I want to say if anybody want a logo, I know y'all did my sharp video of me broadcasting my TikTok and YouTube. I have to give the shout outs to King Divine Fire. Also, he has journals, notebooks, because during spirituality, you need your journal and stuff. He has one with women on there, men in there. He's the guy. So if you're looking for like a logo for your business or anything, contact King Divine underscore Fire. Also, he does readings. Okay, so we're going to talk about jumping out of a religion. I was born and raised Pentecostal, aka apostolic, jumping from that faith, that religion, into spirituality. I was raised all my life. I have 4 brothers, 3 sisters. I am the baby out of 8. So that's all I know is Pentecostal, where wearing the skirts all the way down to my ankles, going to church
wow.
24/7, you know what I'm saying? Bishop choir, junior choir, usher board, deacon board, whatever one board, I was there doing my homework. Um, I always knew that it was something different. I always questioned. I was always raised, you're not supposed to question God. You're not supposed to do this. It is what it is. I got in trouble a lot because I'm like, well, I'm going to ask God. If I don't ask God, how am I supposed to know? And I used to get in trouble all the time. And I always used to step out and say this. And they say, you know what? That smart mouth of yours going to get you in trouble. But I always knew there was something greater. So is it hard? Yes, it was hard breaking from a controlled to being free. And now that I'm awake, fully awake, I see the difference. I see more. So it can be difficult going from a religion to freedom. But as I already know, Yahweh, the universe, the most high, whatever you call him, is the creator of all. All knees shall bow down to him. There's no one greater than him because he made all gods, goddesses, aliens, spirit guides, everything. He is omnipresent. He is everywhere. And sometimes he gives us guardians to help us along our paths. Anybody want to piggyback off that?
But with me, when I started walking into my spirituality, it God made more sense to me and stuff because I realized, where everything connected. It was full circle for me, you know. So it's like that's why I stopped saying that I'm a Christian or this and this and that. And I said, I use mama word, I'm a spiritualist, because you could take a little bit out of every religion. Whatever resonate with you, that's what you needed at that moment. So with me, it wasn't, you know, where I had to battle the two. It just, with me, it came full circle. It's like I could understand Jesus more, you know, and stuff like that. So that's how it was for me.
Okay. Um, I grew up Catholic from Cape Verde, so I never fit in into church. I was always the weird one that would see things and be like, "Oh, so that's what it is," you know. Then I start hopping into different churches because it became that it wasn't enough for me. So I started hopping into different churches, trying to find myself and things to make sense. Um, Fast forward, I thought that church was what I was looking for. Then I found this great church, Lord, this great church. And I got to the church, and then the Spirit said, "This is not what we meant. We meant you need to find you in this your spirituality." And going back to what Ma said, I thought that I didn't have any religion trauma until like a couple of months ago, when I'm like, why am I afraid of my own spirits? But I'm not afraid to go to the church and sit down and listen and see them catching the Holy Ghost, the Holy, I don't know what. But why am I so afraid of my own spirits? Then I came to realize that it's actually religion is a trauma in itself, that I need to go more into it and understand, because before we are born, we are they always do this. I always go blank when I'm talking. Before, we are programmed, right? We are programmed, and when we go to the church, that what they do, they add to it. They start program and brainwashing us, which makes us more fearful of our own spirits. I don't know if that, am I making sense to anyone?
It do. It do.
So, to me, yes, religion plays a big trauma that we need to heal in order to really walk into in our path, in our truth. That does not mean that everything that we have learned while being in the church, while going to the church, is wrong. It's the way that we go through it, that we go about it. Okay.
King Divine.
Yeah, I'm the type. I was the type when the doors was open, I was there, from a child all the way until about uh, 33, 34. Church was my thing. I was the praise and worship leader, minister, considered in the church as a prophet. Younger, I was a musician, played for every choir, everything. And when I had my epiphany, I was like, wow. It kind of like put me in a shock to learn that um, there was, how it was told to me, there was really nothing there, and I was, it was all my responsibility to, that everything that I come to know about, Jesus and God, it was like a shocker to me. But I soon got over it because it didn't take much, because I felt like there was something different. There was something that I was missing. And I'm a studier, so when I began to study and put it together, I was like, okay, this makes much sense. You know what I'm saying? Again, in church, I was in deliverance ministry, so we cast out demons, or and devils, and you see them manifest, and then you come over here, and it's like, wow, some of them are your friends now, and it's just crazy. It was really crazy, but I'm glad for the transition. It wasn't that hard. But I know now that I am that bridge for those who are trying to transition from church or religious into spirituality, and I understand why my scope is bigger now. But at first it was a hard pill to swallow.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
True.
I have a
Pill, not
question
pillow, pill.
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like is wrong. Christians are very judgmental, but everyone is judgmental. But I'm finding out Christians are more judgmental, especially when you are a prophet or a prophetess. In
Mm-hmm.
their eyesight, they feel like it's okay to be in a building, a temple, to prophesy, right?
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, every seer is a prophet, but every prophet is not a seer, right?
Yeah.
So if you sitting there and said, God said this, I prophesied this, he's showing me this. If you cannot see what spirit is talking to you, how do you have the right to tell me or any of us who's not in the building
Come on.
the same thing that what we're doing is evil? That is contradicting them because Yeshua, y'all call him Jesus, only preached in the synagogue once and he got thrown out because of that. But if you go back from the Old Testament, all prophets, they heard Yahweh's voice, but other people heard thunder and lightning. When Gabriel appeared, he appeared as a human to Joseph and Mary. But my problem is because I'm not in a church, what I'm doing is evil.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel me on that part?
Mm-hmm.
And with me, I learned that people judge what they don't understand. And I'm learning that, and with me learning that, when people say little stuff about my spirituality, I just understand because I know they lack the knowledge of it.
Sure.
So what you say about it won't offend me, can't offend me. It's just that I understand you don't have the knowledge, and you still stuck in what they have trained you to do or say. So with me, I just smile like, oh, okay. If that's what you think, if you feel like what I'm doing is evil or it scares you, because that's what the problem is, it scares them, you know, then you ain't got to come over here. Because I'm not going to stop it because it scares you or you feel some type of way about it. So, and I'm learning to not tell everybody to pray for me.
Ah,
You
bingo,
know
I have to
that
cut you off.
I,
But
I,
when
I'm
people
learning
say
that.
that, but when
Because
people,
when you sit there and tell people to pray for you, you thinking they might be praying for your uplifting, your greatness, but in fact they praying for your downfall. Hell
Yeah.
no, don't
Absolutely.
pray for me.
Absolutely.
because of free will, they not supposed to without your permission. That's why when they lay their hands on you and sick, they said, do you accept this healing? You have to have faith before you heal. You have to accept it because of free will. But people want to let me pray for you. Did I ask you to? So I agree with you.
Yeah, and it's
Mm.
and you know how, like, I used to, my friend used to always be like, I'm going to church, I'm going to church, and I'd be like, all right, pray for me. Not
Right.
saying that she was praying for my downfall, but it clicked like, well, you don't know what she praying for.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could be some underlining stuff you don't know. So,
True.
with
That's
that being
good.
said, I stopped asking people to pray for me because
Me too.
what is wrong with me where I can't pray for my goddamn self? What, you know, but I'm learning. I'm learning. As the more you know.
Absolutely.
So I definitely on that angle, like, don't pray for me. Give me
Yeah.
best wishes or something. Don't pray for me.
That's the truth.
Because there's people that are praying you into hell. They
Yeah,
don't understand words or spells. When they say you going to hell, damn, you just put me in hell. What about you, bruh? For real?
yeah,
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You forget we were all born in sin. Okay?
yeah,
He
Mm-hmm.
died for our sins. But constantly you are asking for forgiveness every night.
yeah.
That shows you where your mentality is.
So
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say, people, there's nothing wrong with it. If you want to do it, but just take in that, just pay attention to what they praying for. You
Mm-hmm.
know, any thoughts on this, ladies or gentlemen that's in the chat? Y'all quiet this,
Any
this
questions
Sunday.
for us? Come
Um,
on, show King Define Fire some love.
Mhm.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna piggyback right on Messi on Divine Legacy. Don't be so afraid to pray for yourself. There's no wrongdoing. There's no way of just pray. It's come at a place of love and grateful. Be grateful and just pray. Just say words that you feel in your heart. You don't have to read the whole scripture to talk to God to pray. Pray comes from your heart. So, okay. So don't be afraid. I'm like, what the hell is that?
I don't know. There we go.
uh, uh, but yeah, I mean, definitely, definitely pray for yourself, and for the ones that's trying to find their way. Because I was one of the ones that be like, I'm into church, but I didn't know how to pray, and I'm like, well, how do you pray?
Uh,
And I felt when I was praying, I felt awkward, like I wasn't doing it right. It's always like as if I'm not doing it right. So I started just talking. He know my heart.
Mhm.
So I just started talking to him, and it haven't failed me yet. You know.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That was a difficult thing for me because coming from the traditional church, and you pray to God and Jesus or Yeshua, and I at one time I stopped because I didn't know who to pray to. I was like, because Ifa teaches you pray to your Ori or your higher self, or I'm like, well, then some say you pray to your ancestors. Then it's like, well, who in the hell do I pray to? So at one time I just stopped. Then I said, okay, I walk in my own pathway. When I give thanks to my ancestors and all that. I say, if I want to praise, I say to my divine creator, or the God of the universe, or the most high of all. And but it was very difficult to know who to pray to. But like you say, a lot of people don't realize they have curses on them, and the stuff that they say or pray, hell, that thing may be reversing. So when you ask somebody to pray, they're they their prayers are reversing on you because they got curses on them. The heart ain't right, the mind ain't right. They stuck in so much trauma. So you right, we have to be very detailed on who we want to pray for us. Because we don't know which way it may go for them. But yeah, I had a difficult time trying to figure out, well, who in the hell do I talk to?
Yeah, yeah,
I used to ask my mom that. I used to say, how do we pray? And she said,
Mm,
you pray like you talking to me. He is
mm,
your father. So you hold nothing back. If you say you angry, say, Father God, I'm angry. This keep happening to me. Father God, I'm having problems with this. My mother said, you talk to him like you talk to me. You don't
mhm.
hold
yeah,
back. Sometimes when he don't give you an answer, it's not saying he don't ignore you. It's not meant for you to know at that time. He wants you to focus on something else. I tell people prayer is a petition. You
Yeah.
know, meditating is seeking, getting the answer. But how do you pray? You pray and you talk to him like I'm talking to y'all. I wouldn't say curse, but if that's your boat, that's your boat. To me, that's disrespectful, cursing at your parent, for he is your parent. But
yeah,
that's how you pray. You talk to him. I talk to him on good days. I said, Yahweh, today's a good day. And then
Mm,
I said, Yahweh, today's not going today. I'm getting spiritually attacked. I'm doing this. I need you to come through for your daughter. You
okay.
you said that you cannot lie. You said that weapons were formed, but you said it would not prosper. You said power is in my tongue. I command my power that this, whoever sending me this, goes right back 100-fold. You a God that cannot lie.
That's
That's
right.
how you talk. He likes when you use his word toward him because he cannot lie.
yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm just saying, to piggyback off of Mama, the words you do use, just make sure you know the meaning of them.
Exactly.
Don't just be going through the Bible, spitting, words. You got to know the meaning of them. You know, you got to understand when he said this, why he said it, how he said it. You know, you know, just to piggyback, I'm
And Mia
just
said,
No.
who do we pray to? You pray to the creator, the gods of all gods, which is the most high, the universe, the Yahweh. He's neither male or female. He is energy. He is the creator of all.
Yeah.
That's who you pray to. You don't pray to your ancestors because when they walked upon this earth, you did not pray to them, especially ones you know and don't know. You don't pray to them, you honor them. What's the difference between honoring and worship? You say happy heavenly birthday, happy hell birthday, wherever you want to put them at. This is this, this is this. I need you to help me. You know, just like you go to them, that big mama, like I need you to help me with this situation. That's what you do. But you pray to the creator. That's who you pray to.
Absolutely. Any questions?
mm-mm.
Yes, spirit. The next question is for initiated by spirits.
Lord.
You wanted to talk about the elders and the young people.
Yes, I do.
Wait a
Okay.
minute, I'm sorry. Jada Sky said, why do I feel deja vu all the time? Is that a gift? Anybody want to answer that before initiated spirits start?
I would definitely say yes, it is a gift. You know, you doing that time frame again. That's what deja vu is about. To me. Let me this is my opinion and stuff. Deja vu is definitely about is when at one point in time your soul went and traveled ahead of time. And that's why what somebody's saying or doing is so familiar to you and you be sitting back like, wow, what the hell? I definitely said deja vu is it's a traveling. You traveling.
It's a past life experience.
Mm-mm.
And you just reliving it again.
Yeah.
King Divine or initiated by spirits.
What is it?
Do you think deja vu is a gift? Either one of
Of
you.
course, absolutely, it is a gift. Like Divine Legacy explained. I'm going all blank today. I apologize. It is a gift. It's yourself seeing things before happening. It's I have those all the time, and I believe a lot of us do have it. It is a gift. Just to say, it's a gift.
Yeah.
King Divine, you agree too?
Um, I believe it's a. I definitely believe it's a part of of your gift, especially if you got all any of the clairs or, you prophetic or you any. Yeah, it's definitely a part of your giftings. Hmm.
All right.
She said,
Okay.
"You're not going."
Initiated by spirits. Go ahead.
Okay. You're not going crazy, Jada. It is part of your spiritual path. Every gift, sometimes you feel like you're a weirdo, an odd one, but it is a gift. It's a blessing.
Yes.
Um, so, the first thing I had to ask myself, who, or what I consider to be an elder when it comes to a human elder, not the elder of this a spiritual elder. To me, that's someone that is wise, is knowledgeable, and can not just do the talk of the talk, but can do the walk also. A lot of times we are so eager to find answers that we ignore the red flags that ourselves and our spirits give to us because we are so eager to learn and find that elder in this community. A lot of times you will not find elder on your TikTok or social media. A lot of the true elders that is out there, you're not going to find them on social media talking about themselves. Um, use I'm trying to find. Can you guys give me questions? I like when there's questions so I can answer.
Well, to piggyback off you, I wanted to say, like, when you say elder, what do you consider an elder? Like,
Yes.
because here's my thing, an elder could be somebody reborn younger than you was more spiritual awakened than you. And that can be
Absolutely.
an elder. So that's why I was like, kind of like, what do you define as an elder? Is that an older person? Because I really do believe, like, it could be little kids. Anybody could be an elder because of the simple fact they so gifted, and stuff, and they probably know stuff that you don't know, you know.
Okay.
But I also know that when you come down to an elder, I look at it as a parent. You know how when you grow up and your mama be like, don't disrespect nobody older than you. So even some elders is a little off, crazy. Some of them are. Here's the thing: the ones that are, I can respect you by far. I would never disrespect you
Hmm.
because you is a wise one. I that don't mean I don't disagree with you. I just don't disrespect you.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I do. So what? My question is, what are we thinking about these elders that are coming up right now? Those people that are calling themselves elders. What qualifies them to be an elder? Is it the amount of initiation they have, or their self beyond the initiation, before the initiation, the path that they walk, the do's that they do? What what is like, what do we think about these new elders that are coming up,
First of
basically?
all, I want to say that's like everyone calling themselves a preacher. If you're not called to be an elder by the divine, you're not an elder. That's just a title. An elder is the walk that you walk. It's the action. Anybody can be an elder, just like Divine Legacy said. I have a padrino. He said a person that knows a lot, and I'm talking about a wisdom and knowledge, remains quiet. A person who think they know everything talks. Sometimes they think because they have been initiated and they got a title that makes them more superior above everybody. But that doesn't. Like everyone said, I've been called by God. For real, bro? So if you're not one of the chosen ones to be called an elder, because you will know, because your powers, your gifts, when you walk in a room, people will automatically know. You don't have to say anything. That's how you know. Once again, anybody can say, well, I'm an elder and don't know shit because it's a title. That's my opinion. King Divine.
Um, yeah, pretty much. Because I mean, it's crazy because I see it on TikTok like crazy. Everyone is fussing about who's religion and who's gatekeeping and who's wiser. And I love the fact, like you're saying, that you can have a lot of wisdom and be the quietest one in the room. But if you're not called, then you're just like a empty vessel that's promoting their own stuff. So I feel like an elder is one that's definitely wise, definitely have gone through a lot of testing, and are able to really help people, to mature. And that elder or that person is mature as well. A they could be, it could be a young person, but they have to have a lot of wisdom and went through a lot of things and been called to be an elder. But yeah, if you can motivate people and help mature people in their giftings and their destiny, then definitely, I would think that person is an elder.
Um,
Oh,
uh,
oh,
Sorry.
go ahead, initiate that spirit.
Now I was reading the comment that Mia Williams put in, which brought a memory back. Growing up, when we used to do projects from school, we used to go to every elderly household and ask questions about how they did this, how they did that. And like she put in the comments, talking to elders, I meant like back in the day, sitting on the porch, snapping peas with grandma. That's how we, that's how I grew up. Every school, after school, going to elder people, talking to them, asking questions. That's how I grew up. To me, an elder, there's no age to being an elder, but it comes with that knowledge. It comes with that heart, which is lacking in the spiritual community. People are just targeting one another, and the disrespect between among so-called elders in this new spiritual people walking on their path, it's insane. We came into this path to walk in our truth, to find ourselves a place that should be free, that should bring freedom. We are the ones hurting one another. We are the ones being so disrespectful, causing pain, attacking. So what makes a difference being in a religion than what being in this spiritual community?
None.
What is the difference now?
None. Because the heart's not in it. They greedy over power. They greedy over who got more gifts or who got more power. Who can do this? The heart's not in it anymore. The love is gone. The shine is gone.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And I really do thinking like for me, I think a lot of some of the, I'm gonna call the baby spiritualists, because I'm a baby spiritualist. I think a lot of them coming in thinking they know more than the elders, and that's so disrespectful. Which cause friction. And then here's my another thing. We need to stop demanding. Like we need to stop demanding respect and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, either that person go give it to you or he ain't. At the end of the day, that person go either respect you from the time they meet you until they don't know you no more. They go respect you. So it's like we come in and demand respect from the elders, but we coming in for help for them. It's like, damn, we can't have it both ways. We cannot have it both ways. So it's a lot for me. Like slowly stepping into my spirituality more, because at the end of the day, I don't believe in disrespecting nobody. I really, it's not in me to disrespect nobody to a certain level. I just, it's not in me. Now I ain't gonna say it probably back in the day, Miss Missy would have came off a little harsher than Divine Legacy. I'm just saying. But it's all about respect. And we got to learn as spiritualists that, God damn it, here's my thing. If I feel like you attacking me, like Mama said, Jesus said it would say it, Mama. I can't get it together.
He said a lot.
The word you always said, it will prosper.
Oh, the weapons will form, but it will never prosper.
Yeah, Lord.
Seriously, wait a minute. He said a lot.
That's the one you always said. So with that being said, think about that and believe that. So not saying that you're not gonna get hurt, but it will not take you down. So if it don't take you down, you smile at it.
But also, people gotta learn to walk away. If you walk away peacefully, if you come in peace and you leave in peace, you should let it go. Some people want to continue and continue and continue. Some people need to learn it is what it is and walk away. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah, but the ones that can't walk away from it, here's the thing: you don't have to give them the energy.
Exactly. They can't accept defeat.
Yeah.
I tell my godchildren, every fight is not your fight. Every fight is not magic. You can win mentally. And trust me, for past 3 weeks, I've been going through shit mentally. You can win mentally, because when they plant that seed, I reject it. which you have no power over me. This is my body. This is my mind. I'm not going to give you that attention. And some people just don't get it. So you don't always have to do witchcraft. You don't always have to do death magic, black magic. You can defeat them mentally. Is it easy? Hell the fuck no. So I'm going through something so I can teach them. If I can overcome through this and walk through that fire like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, so can you. Because my God is powerful. And my God said, you have no dominion over me. But some people, once again, just don't get it. And those are the ones that God said, those who are first will be last, and those who are last will be first. Every fight is not throwing magic at people.
Yeah. And then sometimes when you said that, the first thing came in my mind is sometimes that fight ain't your fight.
Exactly. I'm sorry. Sola said, what's popping, King Divine?
Uh,
Hey. So
is though, yeah, sometimes some fight is not your fight. You be thinking they attacking you when in fact your spirit's saying, calm
Believe
down,
in us. Believe in us. This
calm
is where
down.
the come in at.
And see,
Believe
us as people want action right then and there. And it don't happen that way. You know what I'm saying? We all mad and like, damn it, I'm tired of this and I'm gonna do this and this and that. And then what we trying to do ain't working because of the simple fact, Spirit said, calm down. Don't react. Don't give it to them. Like we doing what we see, they be working in the background. But us as people is so impatient. We some impatient ass people. I'm one. We some impatient ass people. You know what I'm saying? Because we want it to happen right then and there, and it don't happen then. And then we sitting there like, well, where you at? And they already, their plan is not our plan. That is not our plan at all. So with that being said, I have to smile. Like it is what it is. Because everything you go through or everything you've been through, it's a lesson. It's a lesson.
I'm going through one now, sister.
Yeah, it's a lesson. So either you go learn from it or you go through it again. You pick and choose your battle. You got to pick and choose that battle. Either you go learn that lesson or you go through it again.
Baby, this is a lesson learned, and I'm not going through it no more. This is a serious lesson.
And that's why a lot of us be like, God damn it, a lot of us catch ourselves in the same predicament over and over again. With anything in life. It could be anything in life. It's because we ain't sitting back trying to figure out why it keep on happening. We be like, oh shit, that happened. And some of us brush it off. And when in fact it's signs telling you, slow your ass down. It's not for you. But you still going because you want it for you. And stop making shit fit that ain't for you. I'm just,
Preach.
I don't know. Like,
King Divine, any words on it?
Y'all got it.
I'm sorry. I zoned out.
To me,
a whole nother world.
I say, when you meet someone that doesn't want to elevate you and help you grow, that is always wants to take and drain your ass, that person ain't for you. Because an elder will help you grow, will help you evolve, will help you become the best version of yourself. And an elder will definitely never call you stupid. That's the first warning, red flag for you. An elder will sit and listen and not flap their gums all the time at you. An elder will not compare your gifts to their gifts. An elder will be there for you. Even if you are wrong, they will say, you are wrong. If they are wrong, they will say, I am wrong. An elder will not be there to judge you. It will be there to help you in your path. So don't be in such in a hurry to be at that finish line that you forget to scan that person that says, "Ooh, I'm an elder. I can help you." Heck no. Take a step back and look from every angle, especially if someone comes in and say, "I'm an elder."
Yeah.
And to piggyback off you, an elder will not be jealous of a person ascending them. They will be
Absolutely.
honored that they help you elevate to your greatest power. There's too many elders jealous of students, jealous of people.
Mm-hmm.
So,
A true elder will never be jealous of a student or whatever to ascend higher to them.
I wanted to ask this question. So I know you saying that an elder wouldn't drain, a person and this and this and that. What about the person that they teach and draining them? What about that?
Some
Because it could be that this student could come in for this elder and then they draining the elder.
then the
So
elder should
it's
know.
more like as if they using the elder.
The elder should cut them off
Mm.
without any war. Just cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
But some people just like war because they dark. You should come in peace and leave in peace. But some people are not built like that.
Yeah.
And that's
Which,
because they're egos.
Yeah, but a lot of elders would say, "Well, your ego needs to die," but they not letting their ego die.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of elders don't want to admit sometimes they are wrong too.
Mm.
They want to think they are above that platform, and that's wrong. As you always hear me say, each one teach one.
Mm-hmm.
When my mother was alive, I said, "Ma, I have to agree and disagree." And then she said, "Well, tell me." And then she said, "Okay, I never seen it that way. I was taught this way." Me and my mother had an understanding, but there's some elders are stuck in their ways, and it's their way or the highway. Or if you disrespect them or have other beliefs, they want to quick to say it's you got an ego problem. They quick to say you betrayed me, you did this. Some elders don't listen. When you get to that, then that's not the elder for you.
Yeah. And another way, for those that are listening, trying to understand what we mean by elder is another same thing as mentor. Someone that you know um, got that wisdom and wise to help mentor you on your path, whatever that is, And like I said, I've seen it. Like you have so many that are in ATRs, which is African, traditional religion, that are jealous because this godparent might have more students or children than the other. And I've seen a lot of those that are call themselves as elders or um, babalaos, padrinos, whatever. They are picking with each other and fighting, and it's like there's such a big a war out here. Why are you doing this, and especially online? Back and forth, bitter, fighting about who has the most power. They're power hungry. I've heard a lot of stories of elders that are jealous of their children, of their spiritual children, because of the gifts that they have, or who they've been crowned, or who what spirits walk in their spiritual court. It's crazy when the commonality should be teaching and training so that we can all develop, and mature. And one thing about it, the bottom line is whether you're elder or a student, we're all still learning.
And we all need to
absolutely.
respect one another. We need to
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
admit that we wrong. We need to admit that, oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. You
Yeah.
know, don't go get so cocky that, oh, I know everything. No one knows everything.
I was I'm a share this. This probably a little off topic. I said topic. Topic. So yesterday, me and a couple of friends and my sister, we went to the Cannibal Fest in DC. So as I was sitting there in the rain, looking at everybody because I love to watch people watch, and I'm sitting there looking at everybody, and I'm looking at that this weed brought all cultures
Mm.
together in one area, free. Like no beef, no none. We did that. So why can't our spirituality do that?
Ego, baby.
Oh,
Ego.
I mean, like it was even though it was rained out, it was beautiful to see people of all cultures. I mean, I seen white, black, Dominicans, I seen Chinese people, Jamaican people, Arabs. I seen it all for a cannibals festival. And they were sharing and laughing and having a good time together. And we can't do that as spiritualists.
Mm.
No, it's
That's,
ego, power hungry.
and you know,
Everybody wants to be the top nigga in charge. Excuse my language.
but that's
You
sad.
want to be it, and you can't.
That's and that's sad and hurtful that we don't have that community like that.
Mm.
Because that was a beautiful scene. And I mean, when I say it was raining, it was raining. You think they care?
No,
No, they saw, they conquer. Why we can't do that with our spirituality? Why everything got to be a battle?
Mm.
Like, damn. I know when sometimes you just want to lay your weapon down and soak the. Well, here's another thing. When we sitting here and we constantly fighting everything every day, we're not looking at the blessings and shit in front of our face. We're not looking at why we want to go to battle for. And that's a problem right there.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting back and just observing and listening to the other side. Like King Divine might say something that I don't like. Here's the thing. That's his opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like they always told me, it's nothing against you, King Divine. I'm just saying, I'm just using.
Yeah.
Like they always told me, everybody got an asshole. Some of them might don't know how to use it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it was his opinion. Now, I might need to sit back and I'm the type of person, sometimes I sit back and I take words, what you said, how you said, and I play it back. Because it could have been the whole time, it could have been me. And it wasn't that what he said, it was just that I didn't interpret it like that. But how would he know if I stopped talking to him? Or, brush him off, or like, I ain't dealing with him no more. How would he know that what we saying the same thing, is just he interpreted it a little bit different than I interpreted.
That's why it's called opinions.
Yeah, like
we are entitled to our opinions. That's why we agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But some people, you always hear me, how do you walk in your power? You learn to take criticism. People cannot take criticism. If I say, Divine Legacy, I don't like your earrings, you were like, I don't give a fuck. Oh, she said she don't give a fuck. Then there we go doing spiritual work with each other. All you could have said was, thank you, but I'm wearing them. I like it. People they get butt hurt too quick because they can't take criticism.
Yes, and it's just here's my thing. When somebody criticizes me, that just ain't gonna do nothing but make me want to do better. I'm just saying, criticize me, because then it right there show that I'm lacking something.
It just makes you improve yourself.
Yeah,
you on a job. You don't want them to constantly tell them you doing this good, you doing this good.
Yeah,
and you have a bad review. Tell me what I need to improve.
Yeah.
You need to improve how your tone, how you talk to people. I accept that because I am harsh. I am aggressive. I'm very fiery, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go put that person in a jar. I need to learn to accept that's my fault. That's my error. That's why you hear me say, become friends with the things you don't like about yourself. learn to take criticism. That's the problem. People can't take criticism.
Mm-hmm.
And it triggers them. So if I say something to offend you, I triggered you, baby. That means you got to work on it.
And I'm learning that because, like I said, I was at my job, and it was something about this girl. Now, mind you, I deal with her all the time. That's my baby. But for some reason, that day, she was irking. When I tell you she was irking me, her sound of her voice was irking me. And I had to sit back to figure out why the fuck is she irking me? So I had to sit back like, what is it within me that she's irking me today? And what I came across is because the day she was happy and I wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, that's why she was irking me.
Wow.
Because she was happy and was like, yeah, this and this and that. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck, Albert? I'm up on my phone. That's why she was irking me. But if I had portrayed my funk onto her, which would have made her negative, if that makes sense to
Yeah.
anybody.
I love that because like, some people are running and say, oh, that's a demon. It's a demon on her. It's you know what I'm saying. But like you said, you took time to say, no, I'm the one not happy today. People they'll run to something to try to put a spirit on it when it's like you say, it's me. I'm the
Yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. My mother used to say, some of y'all get the devil too much power.
There it is.
Sometimes it's you. Like I said, why I don't like Divine Legacy? What's so about her?
Mm-hmm.
Because she has confidence and I don't.
There.
That's why I don't like. No, I'm just using you as an example.
I know.
That's why I don't like her, because she stands up for herself. She's not afraid to speak the truth. People gravitate to her. That's why I don't like her. Fuck her. I'm gonna make sure she never prosper. Spirit, I'm not saying that. It's just an example. There's people out there in the spirituality world, because you can rule the crowd. You can get the crowd popping. That's your gift. I'm hating on you because you can get the crowd going. That's petty.
Hell, and I might be getting, and to piggyback off of that, I might be getting the crowd hyped for you.
Right.
There's people that really think like that. Why? Because she's confident. Why? Because she looks good in that. I would never wear that, but I don't like her. Why? Because her booty jiggles and I don't have one. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can fry chicken. I can't. But I ain't gonna put dough in no jar. I ain't gonna hate on y'all. I'll be like, teach me how to do it. Teach me how to do the Dougie or whatever it's called. How can I get where you at? What am I doing wrong? That's the problem. People want to judge before they get to know a person.
Yes.
And you never know what that person went through to get to where they at.
Yes.
She could have been a survivor of cancer and very happy and say, God bless me, so I'm going to address it.
Yeah.
People understand they quick to judge a book before they actually read it.
Every time you wake up in the morning, you got a chance to write your testimony.
There it is.
Because you woke up. You woke up that morning. You got a chance to get it right. Every day you have a chance. Every hour you have a chance to get it right. That's all I'm saying. So don't if you might make a mistake in this hour, but guess what? You got this next hour or hours to get it right. It's up to you if you want to get it right. So
if you want to be mad at the world,
yeah,
don't out on everybody else.
Yes, and stuff like with me, I noticed that when I'm in my funk, and we all get in our funk where we just be like, F everybody get in that funk, and when I get in my funk, I don't want to be bothered because I don't want to put nobody else in that funk. So I really do not want to be bothered and stuff. And I know a lot of us like that. And I'm just saying, when we do go through that funk, don't put that funk on everybody else. Because it been times like for me, I could walk somewhere or go to the store or somebody happy. But it's somebody in that store carrying on. And now, and they carrying on for no reason. I'm sitting there like, now you don't put me in a funk because you don't know how to act. So it's like it's like the transfer energy, like it's hard to explain. It's hard to
No,
explain.
it's not. Because
And
negative and positive will turn negative. That's why you got to turn to positive.
yeah.
It's positive. You can transmute that energy.
Mm-mm.
So once again, I'm like you. I shut down. I'm like, I'm not going to do no readings. I'm not going to make no products because whatever you're going through, you transmute that energy. I cannot be the best version to y'all if I'm fucked up. So sometimes I go MIA on TikTok or YouTube because I'm going through. I have to remind people I am human. So when I'm going through it, I do not want to transmute that on y'all. Because like I tell everybody, I'm on a level. I don't have nobody. So I have to sit with my team to have them put me in check. Because if I go to y'all might say, whoa, La Saren, Black Cabana, that's over my head. I wish I can help you. But if I reach out to you, it's because I need confirmation. Because spirits talk in parables. But everyone goes through it. But when I shut down, it's nothing personal. But I don't want to transmute what I'm going through because that's not fair to y'all. I might say something because of my ego. Is that fair to y'all? No. I'd rather get my shit together, cry. I don't afraid. People say you a crybaby. No, I identify as releasing because I don't want that in me. So if I'm going through something, I'm like, shit. But when I go through it, baby, I know how to y'all how to conquer that shit because I had to go through it. It's like being Daniel in the lion's den. That shit is I wouldn't wish half the shit I went through on anybody. But if I can get through it, this is what makes a good mentor because I walk the fire. So if I can walk the fire, I'm going to tell y'all how to walk the fire because I've been there. And so when y'all
Absolutely.
see me shut down, y'all know something's up when I shut down, and I'm
Yeah.
grateful to those to do check up on me, but people do forget I am fucking human too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to say, people need to understand that it's just because someone take a time for themselves, it has nothing to do with that person. It's like people need to realize just because we are friends, if I'm going through it, that does not mean you're going through it. So give that person that space. If there's a situation that there needs to be apologizing, then they go to apologize to one another. But if someone needs a space, it has nothing to do with you. Y'all need to realize, people need to realize that every person mama now baby look Wakapai.
Be careful what I say, Mia.
Look.
I apologize.
But it's like we all human at the end of the day, and we all need that little bit of time to decompress, to let go, to find ourselves again. It's like people don't need to take everything to heart.
Yeah. And you know what? Another thing I want to say is we all get older and grow apart. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just life. Because I know a lot of us, even me hate to what's the word I'm looking for? Hate to lose something that we found as our clutch. But now it's like we no longer need that clutch. So it's like you want to kind of like bow out respectfully. Like, you know what? I appreciate it, but I'm going another way now.
Exactly. You
You know,
outgrow people.
yeah.
The
You know,
lessons have been learned.
Yeah, and we tend to want to keep hold on something that's no longer is resonating with us, and it's not nothing bad. Like I want to let everybody know it's nothing bad about it. It just shows growth in you to recognize it's time and stuff. So it's
Girl can't accept that because they like controlling people. And it's like if they can't control you, then okay, what's she up to? Is she talking about me? Is she doing this? Some people are like that because they had too much time on their hands. And that's sad.
well, you know what? I got a lot of time on my hands right now, but I don't think about nobody.
I don't either.
It's
No.
tough. I be spaced out somewhere.
I be
I'm,
trying to mind my business. And I
uh,
say, King Divine, what you doing? I said,
uh,
talk to me. I'm losing
Okay.
it. And then he said,
and
what are you talking about? I said, I'm losing it. And then he'll talk me back. I might say divine legacy or divine legacy of feel me. She's like, you okay? Yeah, I'm losing it. Talk to me.
then,
Sometimes we lose it because, like I said, spirits attack you here. And sometimes you need someone to take your mind off of it. That's why I said everything is not about spirituality. You need to do
yeah,
something else because if not, you will mentally lose it.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Any questions?
They are quiet today. I don't know why they so damn quiet
We ain't
today.
talking
Church.
about sex.
Oh, we
Lingo,
don't always talk about sex, Lord.
lingo.
Yeah, we
Questions because we're gonna get off here. We got 2 minutes, but any
it's
questions?
yeah. We talk about everything.
Oh,
Y'all
we
can
only
ask
doing one
y'all,
hour today?
We
huh?
can, but ain't nobody talking. Y'all got another subject? King Divine, we picking on you because you the guest.
I know,
Anything
right?
to talk about?
Uh,
No, I'm looking in the comments. Just no, I'm flowing with y'all. I'm
uh,
flowing. I'm enjoyed myself as always, and I mean what we talked about is definitely needed. Understanding eldership, mentorship, understanding how to go from church to spirituality, the true meaning behind it, and walk your path. Learn what your path is and your destiny and purpose because we all have one. Your destiny and your purpose is important. We didn't sign up to come here just to just be walking you know uh without direction. So as we've been taught, as we always hear, even La Serene talks about, sit with your spirits, learn what your purpose is, understand who you are and your power, get that mentorship and that eldership if you need it, because we are, and not allow other things to control you, but take your own power and create your own life. You know,
Exactly.
create that life that you desire, that we desire, and own it.
yeah, because
Absolutely.
we're not meant to be with people forever.
Your
Mhm.
path is your path to walk
Yeah,
alone.
yeah, we're not
Well,
meant
not to walk alone, but you have your spirit.
yeah,
But
and
it
so
is
and it still ain't. It's not like you can't call and ask a question,
Yeah.
because if you left respectfully, then you still would get that respect.
exactly
So you still can call and chat, just to check in, not always wanting something, but just to check in, to see how they doing, to go on how you doing. We got to stop thinking that everybody got ill will towards us. Lord, we killing Lord.
well, I don't have no enemies. People got a problem with me. I don't have a problem with nobody. So let me put that out there. I have love for everyone.
Yeah, but
Me
With
too.
me.
it's like sometimes it just feel like a lot of us would sit there and we just think we sometimes some of us think everybody is out to get us, and
Hmm.
it don't be like that,
Shit, the devil
and
don't even want us.
Huh?
I said the devil don't even want to. He said he can use somebody else to do it. He said I'm tired of y'all.
So I definitely want to let everybody know that it's okay. Like, man, just be free. Be free.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Me
all I
and
have to say.
next week or whenever we can talk about it today. Cord cutting, past relationships, places, and people.
Mm-hmm.
Cord cutting is it can be simple. It depends on the divination, but if it goes deep, 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 like generation, contracts, then that takes a little bit more. You have to go deeper and deeper and deeper, and sometimes it happens also going deeper in meditation and healing. Then you do the ritual, the magic work, and then you do the bath work. So it depends on how deep the wound is. Anybody can get cords cut except twin flames because y'all mirror the same soul. You will have to do that a spiritual divorce. But sometimes in past lives we made contracts with spirits, with different people, and you forgot about it. So it happens in this lifetime where you have to pay the piper. That's why sometimes we find ourselves repeating the same thing over and over and over again because it's a contract that needs to be cut.
Okay. I do have a. For me, when you are doing a cord cutting, make sure that you are ready. Don't if you're not ready to cut a cord with someone, don't do it until you go through that trauma until you do the healing, because you cannot, for example, if you do a cord cutting with a booty call, and then the next weekend you be in his house, there was just a useless cord cutting, because now you have an like you guys just have an attachment again. Oh no, I'm not interested to know more about it. Okay, just letting you know. So if you want to do a cord cutting, make sure you are okay of cutting that cord with whatever the space, the place, the person, the spirit.
Yeah. For example, if you find out, well, they trying to ban it, but I'm gonna use an example. If you notice there's women that's using abortion, the plan B as a birth, to prevent from get as a birth control thing, that's a contract. That's a thing you have to do. You have to cut the cord to that. That's why you keep repeating and repeating and repeating. Okay, that is an example of cutting cords to abortion clinics or to whatever, because you keep repeating that cycle because you have done that in every past life. And back in the day, our ancestors used herbs to make you have a miscarriage. And some people, like I said, use that instead of using a condom because they don't like how it feels. You ending innocent lives by doing that. And then when you get in a serious relationship, you want to know why you can't have any kids. It's because you damaged yourself. Sometimes you bring problems on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wanted to comment on it, but I don't spaced out.
You did.
Well, uh, I will be
I had
doing
it in my head.
May
I
1st to
was
May.
saying.
I will be doing the declutter your mind meditation. You're going to pay me via Cash App. You can hit me up on Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, TikTok Messenger, or whatever. It's going to be May 1st and May 10th. It will be done via Zoom, where I will help you declutter your mind and find clarity in meditation. I ask that you bring a journal, and you have to do it, people. Don't pay me and you don't do the shit and then say it's not working. That's defeating the cause. It's going to be for 10 days, for 45 minutes. It's okay if your mind race. I will get you there. But it's going to be from May 1st to May 10th. It's $33.
And that's not bad for 10 days.
No.
Y'all better jump on that.
I know everybody don't have it.
Yeah. That's
So
not bad for 10 days. But I got a question. And
do
it's
I
going
have
off.
an answer?
Yeah, I'm quite sure we all do. It's going off a script. right, because I keep on catching myself. I'm one of the ones that got the move, dance, stuff like that. What bad habits do y'all have on this live?
I move because I'm an Aries. I have to move.
Uh,
But
Look, I'm
you
rocking
are
too.
you are a human pendulum. And
uh,
for me to keep balance,
and
I'm
stuff.
moving.
Because I
For
catch
you,
myself
bro.
just moving, I catch myself rocking, I shake my leg. Like, what other habits do y'all
talk,
have?
talk with my hands. I talk with my hands all the time. I'm like all
Yeah,
the time.
that y'all don't realize that y'all have until somebody bring it to your attention, and you be like, "Oh, damn, I was doing it again."
Yeah, I'll be rocking.
Eh,
I'll be
it's
rocking.
so comfortable.
It
It,
is.
it, it, man, I rock anywhere. Yo, I could be sitting here and y'all could talk, and next thing you know, I've been on got the rocking, and if 9 out of 10, I done went somewhere else. Especially once I get the rocking, it's like I'm gone. Like
Yeah, I do that. And I think I don't know, or my leg will start shaking, or
yeah,
okay, she's scratching. What's going on?
and stuff.
It's the
I know.
energy, and I'm trying to I'm about to freak out. I don't want to be here. Spirits are talking to me, so you might see me out in public do this, and I'm like, I'll be right back. And they like, damn, she been gone for a minute
Uh,
because I'm outside grounded. So
Eh,
the energy,
yeah.
but that means you grounding. Your body automatically do it because you are a human pendulum.
Mm, that's awesome.
Okay.
I was I know we are getting ready to go, but I was picking this up. There's someone that's in here that every day you think that there's a dark cloud over you. Every time you wake up, you move out through the day, think there's a dark cloud over you. Spirit just wants you to get into the sunshine and meditate.
I,
Get into this class that mother I mean mother get into this class that La Serena is talking about, but also get out there in nature and to get into that sun so you can help remove that dark cloud that's over you. I'm hearing it's been it came with you in this lifetime, but you have the power to destroy. Okay, so that's what I was getting while I was here
and to
rocking.
piggyback off King Divine, after you go outside and look at the sun, you're going to get a white chime candle. It can be a tea light, and you're going to visualize that dark cloud going into that candle. You have to also do that part too.
Mm.
And King Divine, everybody calls me Ma. It's okay.
eh,
I was a hoe. I'm so ancient. I was a hoe.
I just wanted
I
to piggyback
that ass and with everybody. So no telling how many children I got.
and the piggyback off of Mama and King Divine is every storm don't last forever.
Ooh, yeah.
Every storm don't last forever because you might be going through it right now, but even God had to watch the world for 40 days and 40 nights, but
Mm.
it didn't last forever. And that's all I have to say.
There's
It,
always peace after the storm.
it's always,
Absolutely.
it's always, it's a bigger picture. Just, just,
Oh yeah.
just be, just. Sometimes a lot of times we have to sit in it, and they don't want us. We don't want to sit in it.
Mm.
And we have to sit in it. So if this dark cloud is lasting longer than you want it to last, it's because you're not sitting in it.
Journey shifting said thank you, King Divine. So yeah,
You're so welcome.
to her. But yeah,
Stuff,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Just remember, everything don't last forever. Just really sit in it, and sometimes we have to sit in it and let it take its course.
exactly.
Sometimes when you go to the doctor and you sick, but it ain't nothing they could give you for it. What they tell you, you got to just let it take its course. And then you realize, like, oh damn, it didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna take. We try to speed the process up. We just need to. I just want to let everybody know. Just sometimes we just have to sit in it.
Slow
And,
and steady
Yes.
wins the race.
yeah,
That's why
Absolutely.
roses have thorns. Because if we rush through stuff, we miss the lesson.
we
Mm.
missed the lessons.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Um, I would like to say, don't focus in the future so much. Be present. Be present, because we want to be ahead of everything. We want to learn as much as we can. Be present. Be thankful for that minute, that hour, that day that you have, because, and don't try to, oh, I'm going to meditate tomorrow. Today I don't feel like it. You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow.
While you dropping them kids off at the pool on the rolly throne, you can meditate instead of looking at that phone.
It's,
You
we,
know
While
what?
you dropping the kids off, you can meditate.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bad habit of be like, I'll do it tomorrow. And that's a good damn point in this age.
it's like
You might
we are
don't have
so
tomorrow.
focused. We are so focused of doing everything. I will do it tomorrow. Maybe later today. That
Yes.
we neglect that moment, because if we actually took that 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute to do what we had to do, a blessing could be passed down to us in that 2 minutes.
Yes.
Don't be so focused to know everything. Don't be so focused to have your future all written out. Focus in that present moment, because at the end of the day, that's all we have.
Yes. Hello, DJ. Hello.
We all have to go through it. We all go through it differently. I always
Yes.
use this scenario: 0 and 4 equals 4, 2 and 2 is 4, 1 and 3 is 4. It doesn't matter how you get 4. We all come into the same union.
Yeah.
We all have gifts, but we all use them differently. But that doesn't make us one better than the other.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anything else?
I don't have nothing else.
I
I don't
think we are, it has been a pleasure to have King Divine on.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Don't
having me.
be a stranger. We
And,
don't.
I won't.
And
this,
we
Yeah.
anybody else that want to be a guest, a special guest, all you have to do is contact one of us. We don't bite. But check out King Divine. Like I said, he's very gifted. He does all types of divination. He does logos, he does journals, notebooks. Oh damn. I use my notebook. Okay, but I can't open it because I got stuff in it. This is one of the notebooks. You can
oh
get
my God, that is beautiful.
on. It's like 200 pages. It's very thick, but I already used it, so I can't open it up for y'all. But y'all can get it on Amazon. You all need a journal. So, like I said, I have a. There you go. I will be advertising my meditation. Um, I will be teaching more because knowledge is power. I could teach about healing herbs. I could teach about divination. I've been teaching about angels and the hours and stuff. So I'm going to be teaching more. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. What else?
I
Divine
how to white
Legacy.
front to back. No, I'm just kidding.
Divine Legacy. If you want to get reading, she's your girl.
She has
Your-
a special 3 for 15.
Mhm.
Initiated by spirits, King
Hey.
Divine Fire.
Okay. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you'd like to know? Did I say nothing? Oh, that was so nice. So
Hey,
yes, so we are all here. Let us know what you would like to talk about next time. If you would like to be a special guest, let us know. We are here to listen to you, and also for you to listen to us. We are here to help one another. We don't know everything. You don't know everything. It's like Ma says, is
each one.
teacher one. Absolutely. So don't feel like this is a place that you will be judged. We see souls, we see spirits. We don't see this material stuff. You are unique on your own way, and that's fine. You don't fall short. You are what you're supposed to be. So catch us next life, I guess.
King Divine, you always welcome. Just let me know.
Thank
Y'all
you.
are a definition of ambition. Always say your affirmations in the morning. And know you have every right to be here and your opinion matters. Peace, love, and
Absolutely.
light. I say,
All right.
Bye
Shell.
bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Be the Z.